Hi guys, it's Kevin again and welcome back to another Woodland camper prep video. Me and Lily have come out this weekend. It is absolutely chilly to say the least. I think it's not got much above 0. But we're in the local permission and I've sort of put out if anyone wanted to join me, we could, and someone took us up and that person was Bruce. Yeah, Wild Ginger Bruce has joined us. He's come all the way up from down his neck of the woods. And he's going to come in the frame now. Say hello to everybody.
Hello to everybody.
So yeah, so obviously we've come out, it's pretty early. We're going to see what sort of crafty stuff and bushcrafty stuff we can get done. Got a couple more coming, so we're going to get the parachute up as a communal shelter just in case the temperature drops at night. But we're all hammocking. I think you.
Yeah, definitely hammocking.
We're all hammocking, so we might show you around a few of the setups and stuff, and then we'll bring you back in as and when the day goes on.
Ice falling off the tree down around the corner. Very, very nice.
Just making sure. That noise, what you can hear there, last night there was a really big frost and I think the frost has frozen to the trees. So yeah, that noise, it's not actually raining, it's just all the frozen ice just falling off the trees. I'm trying to get it on camera, I'm not sure if it's picking it out very well, but every time there's a tiny bit of gust of wind. Yeah, here we go, look. I'll just put it onto manual focus a second.
Yeah, there's quite a lot up here.
You just see Bruce wandering off, taking some nice pictures. So yeah, the sun is beaming. And it proper feels like rain now, so much so that I've had to put the my Gore-Tex overcoat on, because I don't know if you could pick it out on the mic, but it's pouring that fast now that it just feels like rain. Are you drinking off the tree? Look at it, when you see Lily there, it looks like a beautiful sunny day. Pan round over there, it just looks like it's absolutely throwing it now. But the only good thing is we've got extra water source established. So Bruce has got his Christmas present out. His lovely wife got him an adze. So he's just spent 2 minutes down here on this old pine stump. It's nearly carved out a perfect bowl already.
Yeah, what I'm thinking is get a tree stump like this. If you fold it, there could be a little place to collect water or something.
Yeah.
This is off that, there's a guy on Etsy sells them in Bulgaria. I can't remember the name of it was, but he's also selling stuff on Amazon that's a couple of quid cheaper.
Yeah. Oh, that's epic. So we could come down here at some point in our local permission. We try and, when it's cutting down and it's clearing up, we try and leave some of these for habitat for obvious reasons. We don't want to rape the woods, for a better word. But we're right next to a road, but it'd be an easy camp down here. It's just absolutely full of ash everywhere. Easy, good cooking fire, good wood, bright, burnt hot. But I'd rather not be near that road. Yeah, it's done a lot of work in here. When we first come in, none of this was done. Just all overgrown and Yeah, there's the road, look. Can't be doing with that all night.
That is a big bird on a tree. And it's been here for a long time, but we're waiting for the bell tree to fall down, and then we can use the bell for a big slab of a bowl or a spoon. So guys, Daddy has been busy cutting lots and lots of wood with a Laplander saw. Lots and lots of it. The trail doesn't end. Some more down there, and there's also a different tree here.
Did you see Tom carving?
Smile. There's a lot of pine here. Big pile.
I've got about 9 in a minute.
Big pile. And there's Wild Ginger Bruce and Daddy from Woodland Camping Craft. And yeah, that over there, guys, it looks like a big ocean, but actually it's just ice. It's just all ice. It's frozen over and it's cold. So we're just going back to camp now. So guys, we're back at camp and I'll show you around our camp. We are putting the parachute up, but we haven't done that yet. You'll hopefully be with me while we do that. But if we peek into here, this is my setup. It's just a hammock and an under blanket with a few sleeping bags and a tarp. But because I'm a girl, I don't want anybody seeing me. So got folded doors. And also here's Daddy's tripod there. And if you peek in here, he has a lovely roof sort of thing. And also, because Noah's with us today, his name is Wild Ginger Bruce. Go check him out. He has a YouTube channel. And he just has a top, a snake skin, I think you call them, so his strings don't get wet, and a hammock just in there.
So it's now slowed down a little bit now around the camp. It really did seem like it was throwing it down, absolutely peeing it down, but now it's all forward. You're just getting the odd drips now. We're starting to think about fire, so we've processed down a couple of pine logs, you know, varying sizes. But the normal trick, what we'd normally do, of collecting twigs and branches and that hanging, they're all frozen and soaked too. So it might be a little bit of a challenge to get a good fire going to start with. But yeah, a couple of experienced guys, we should manage it, pretty simple. Shelters went up. We went before we went off for a bimble. The shelters did go up pretty quick and pretty early, which I'm glad, because the way that it did fall, it was like rain. So there's me and Lily side by side, and we've got Bruce over there. But because the shelters was up, it did give us a bit of a retreat and somewhere to stash the gear. But the other benefit of putting stuff up early, sleeping bags are all rolled out, and their loft will bounce back, so it'll keep us a bit warmer tonight as well. Another little handy tip. I've noticed a few cans about, which wasn't here the last time I was here, so normally what we do on a case like that is we often send the kids out for challenges with sweets. Whoever brings the most cans and that back gets the most sweets, and it just keeps the area tidy and keeps the landowner sweet, so we can keep our permission. Yeah, we're still waiting. I really want to get a fire going, really, and get one established, but I think it's best that we wait till the parachute goes up, because we don't want to end up setting fire to the parachute. But they're going to be here within an hour or so. We'll bring you back in when we start getting that up, and then I'll get a big stew on for the lads.
So guys, we're going to start a fire soon, and we have our piles of sticks getting bigger and bigger because it's wet. We don't usually have as much sticks as this, it's just we might need more.
Right, this one, what thickness is that?
Pencil length.
Right, so that's for starting the fire, yeah?
Yep.
Second thickness?
Pencil.
Yeah. So that's like a flash burn. This is all nice and dry. This size is the size of our...
First burn.
No, this size is our thumbs. Okay, and that's that's basically the first stage of our fire. Okay, so then we've got the next stuff. This is a little bit damp because it's not come out of the tree. So that's our first burn. Okay, and then we've started working on our secondary burn. And we've also
got long sticks.
Bruce has had to rescue my log. We'll process some of them here. So what we do is put them around the fire and let them dry out a bit, and then they're lobbed on. Probably later on when we do the stew, to give us a better course for the stew. Got a couple of logs that we're going to try and make cookses out of. You see them logs there?
Yep.
That one, and Bruce has got a couple over here. Get them 2 logs for that. Just going to try his adds out one. And then Bruce, as far as maybe some of this tinder and some wood shavings. There we go. You don't have to get right close.
We've left that out in the sun so the surface of it will dry a little bit, even though the wood's a bit damp. We should just be able to scrape off the surface, and that'll just give you a bit more of a flash burn. They wouldn't actually take a spark because it's probably too wet. But keep manipulating it. The other thing you do is stick it in your pocket and just use your body temperature to dry it. But while the sun's up, we'll do that, and I'll stick it in my pocket in a little while.
That's it. Right. Temperatures and stuff like that.
Oh, what, battery wise? No, I mean like memory wise.
Oh, I normally use 2 16 gigs. So, stew's ready. Done a chicken chicken stew for the lads with dumplings. Now it's ready whenever they are ready, they just have to dig in. Cook's done. Have a quick check of the dumplings. Yeah, something there. Yeah, nice on a winter's nice to have some nice hearty warm food inside it. I've had a few beers mine so it counteracts it, but
Amount of heat in that still boiling away, isn't it?
yeah, that Dutch oven. It is a heavy thing, but I do love it. It's an epic camping tool. I just wish I didn't have to carry it in. Dig in, lads.
Shoot up one.
Help yourself, Bruce, mate.
It's my spoon I've got. I forgot my bloody spork.
There's a spoon or a fork here if you want it, mate. Dig your canteen in.
Wee. That'll do me.
Lily,
Yeah.
some food here, mate. It's hot. Oh, it's hot. It's really hot. So we had some chicken stew, then we've had some jerk chicken. Looks a little bit burnt, but it was still moist and juicy inside. I don't know if you can see, but the kettle's on. Have a water bottle time for the young ones for bed. Mr. Bruce filming.
Hello.
Kids playing on iPads. We don't mind too much in winter. Having a great time. Morning everybody. So we're into this camp now. We've actually got joined yesterday by Ant, Manstuff TV, another one of our MTFU group members. I didn't get the camera out yesterday. I spent too much time just being out, being around friends that I've not met in person before, and we just sat around the fire, carving and chatting and all that stuff. So I never got the camera out today. Bruce is gone actually. Bruce is gone this morning. He's got all the way back down that place called the South. And he wanted to get there in good time, start a bit of his day when he got home with his missus and that. So there he is, by himself.
Hello. Oh, it's Cat from Wyndham Woodcraft.
It is.
We'll get that wrong again.
Can't see.
Woodland Camp and Craft. Remember that one?
You can't see, it's too smoky. We've still got to modify this parachute a bit further, I think. We were struggling a bit with the smoke. I don't think the hole's that big enough to let the smoke out. So if you sit down low, you're normally alright, but we did struggle a bit. So, Bacon Saturday, obviously. Been in the company of MTFU group members. Not that it doesn't happen every Saturday and most weekdays. So yeah, I've got brew on, bacon on. What we got to put them in? Cheesy baps. Some black pudding. It's going to be breakfast sorted. So yeah, I've got on with take this out of the smoke. Smoke is lethal. So got on with making the cooks yesterday. Roughed it out of the rough shape. So now I've just got to put the fine detail in. Hopefully it don't split, but it's a good size. Most cooks, as you know, you can't even get a good drink in them. It's a good size. But we've been spoiled with the weather as well. Not a drop of rain has fell for 3-4 days.
Warm yesterday.
Yeah, I mean it dropped low, but the parachute does hold the heat in. Really good. But yeah, Ant's got a new little theory. So he's put a wool blanket, instead of using it actually in his hammock or with himself, he has it hung over his ridge line, and he reckons it traps all the heat in, what you say, a good couple of 3 degrees?
Says 3 degrees, something like that. Brilliant.
So
Brilliant. But I nicked that off Big Dog Bushcraft, Rick. So cheers, Rick.
but obviously we're all insulating, you know, underneath of us or whatever. We're all getting under blankets and all that sorted out. And yeah, if you've got an over blanket that you can chuck over you, it keeps you warm over the top as well.
It's all good.
Trap all the heat in. Your own little microclimate, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I've had a good few days out here now. Met Ant, who I've never met before in person. Bruce had come all the way from London. I think they like the spot. You like the spot?
It's lovely, absolutely. It's nobody bothers you. Right. Plenty of wood to burn.
Yeah. The owner's just come in and said, "Hey lads, aren't you biting these piles yet?" Sometimes when you don't have a certain permission to do a certain thing, we didn't know if he was leaving it for habitat, which we're going to leave. We're not going to totally take them all, but we're going to burn that for him.
Nice of him to grind the wood for us as well.
Yeah.
Water in it, pretend it's vodka, and just go like.
So guys, we're just packing up now. The sun is out, it's absolutely beautiful. Bruce has left, but he's running a little competition at the minute for friends, for kit, and if you don't need the kit, the idea is to pass it on, which I will do to a good friend of mine. So yeah, check out Wild Ginger Bruce's channel. I'm going to put a link down in the description, but all we have to do is shout out his name and his channel, put a link to him. So Wild Ginger Bruce is awesome at ginger, but he's got a good channel. But he did come with a present for me when he come up to my camp, my permission, and he's brought me this this little hip flask here. So thanks Bruce. You may all think that he's crazy and that no one could get through that much whiskey or vodka, but the idea and the thinking behind this from Bruce is that he knew that I had a military Bergen. This is holding about 1.9 litres of water, but that fits in a rocket pouch perfectly, and what a great shape that is than your cheap plastic bottles, whatever. Stainless, so it can go in the fire as well, but not that I don't think I'll put it in the fire, but I'll just keep that as an extra water source. But I just love the shape and the idea of that from Bruce, in a rocket pouch or side pouch is awesome. And that's definitely going to help out around camp, give us an extra 2 litres of water more or less. So yeah, thanks Bruce, and everybody go and check out his channel.